Hello, guys. Welcome to another segment of The Microwave. When you hear this sound, that means things can get steamy and hot really fast. Thanks for tuning in to this segment of The Microwave. Hey guys, welcome back to another segment of The Microwave. I want to take this opportunity to thank all of our guests who have came to be a part of The Microwave. We gladly appreciate it, and it haven't gone unnoticed. Someone asked me, what is The Microwave? The Microwave is a place, it's a platform where you can come and uplift, encourage, build up, exhort, and encourage. After all, we are supposed to be encouragers one to another. I also want to thank Prince Reginald Hollins for coming out with his nonprofit organization, Front and Center. As a matter of fact, let's go into that segment and take a look at it now here on The Microwave. And okay, what about you, sir? What is it that we can do as men in our generation to help you guys? What comes to your mind?
Just be supportive, because there's a lot of people that aren't really supportive enough. They're supportive, but they're not supportive enough to push us to like grind and keep working and keep going to get to our dreams and to touch what we want to build on.
What's some support that you can think of? What's an example of some support?
Holding us to things that they like that we want to do. Like we'll have a goal set, but we won't really think about it as much, and we won't work to it by ourselves, and we need that extra push. And sometimes we don't get that.
Okay. All right. You want to add to that? Yeah, man. You don't want to add to it? What you about to say, Minister?
Yeah, I was just going to say, he made a valid point. They definitely need that, and that's why we have the development program, and I hope there's many more other programs for the young boys to become part of, so that we can hold them accountable and push them toward their goals and course.
That's good. That's awesome. Go ahead.
And some people don't have fathers or any role model to push them, so they just think, okay, so that's kind of the reason why a lot of they said issues like drug issues. People think that's the reason that they can do it. That's not the reason you do it. You just need somebody in your life to push you. If you go to school and really talk to teachers, they really know a lot of stuff. Like some teachers are really, besides school, they really know a lot of stuff like outside of school, like what you got to do and what you need. Cause I talk to some teachers at school, they like, okay. One teacher, he want me to be a successful artist. He said you got to push your stuff and make your content be consistent with it. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm really working to being consistent with my music. I'm trying to do I'm gonna probably start off a comedian first, and then because if you build a audience, then they're gonna support you to anything you do. Depends on what fans you have, and we just need some more leaders outside, because some people don't really have, like kids don't have any
That's good. Leadership. What is one of your core values, Reginald? What's one of your core values that you teach to the young men when it comes from them? The scripture let us know when we're a child, we think as a child, but when we become a man, we put away those childish things. What are some core values that you teach them?
Yeah, like I say, self-discipline. That one, self-discipline, the ability to have control and motivate yourself. To motivate yourself, stay on track and do what is necessary, do what's right. You're going to have you go to school, right? And the teachers teach you in the classroom, but then that's something that you have to do when you get home. You have assignments, you have to study, you have to practice, put forth the effort. So you got to also teach them how to hold themselves accountable. Like they just said, they want male figures to hold them accountable. We can do that and hold them accountable, but they have to also push themselves. They also got to hold themselves accountable, learn those self-discipline so it becomes automatic, right? For instance, give them simple tasks to say, okay, this is your responsibility. This is your chores. This is what you have to do at home. Like Christopher, take out the trash, keep the room clean. And other things you have to do around the house. And I shouldn't have to tell him to do that over and over and over again. It's to come to a point where he realized that it needs to be done, do it. And once they get that discipline in them, it'll carry on when they pushing themselves.
If you if there's one thing that you could do that would change the world, what would it be? If you could do one thing to change the world for the better, what would you do?
I would say a lot of cops and a lot of just because I heard a story from one of my dad's friends. We was heading home one night, and kids, just take kidnapping and stuff. And the thing about it is the white cop or the white cop, they called the white cop, and the white cop was like, "Oh, I can't do nothing for you." But like they called the white cop and they heard it was a black person, they didn't do nothing. But as soon as a white person would call, they rushed to the scene like it was something major, or like it was something like, oh, I need to say this, or my job is on the line. It should be equal between black and whites. It shouldn't just be like, okay, he's black and he doesn't. Oh, we don't need to go see him to save him.
Okay.
Like the police are put in position to help us, to protect us, and if we shouldn't have to. When I grow up, we shouldn't have to fear. I shouldn't have to fear going home and being pulled over, and also being, I say maybe locked up, or the other reason. It's not right. We need cops. They have weapons. They cops are supposed to protect us. We shouldn't have to call the cops and then try to help us, and then they be like, oh, once they hear it's African American, they like, oh, nah, we should go save him. We and then another thing we need is just really people that want to make a change. We need people that really want to see change. Because if we have one person that wants to make change, we can't make change with one person. We could, but we need more people that are motivated and want change.
Right.
So we need people that with a good heart, and just need people that want to see the world do better. We shouldn't have to see people just hating on each other. People want to shoot people because oh, you owe me money. Just don't. If you can't pay back the money, don't ask for the money.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Don't ask for the money.
Simple.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. You don't. Period. You don't ask for the money if you can't pay it back. It's gonna cause to other changes, other violence. And one thing, we shouldn't give weapons to kids. Okay. That's another thing. Because kids, think about it. Kids, once something happens in school, we don't know. Parents don't know what's going on in school. Now, teachers, you tell teachers what happens, but most likely nowadays they call you a snitch. They call you a tell. Whatever you do, they call you a snitch. Be real. They call you a snitch. So that's gonna tempt that's gonna tempt the bully to do more to you.
Wow.
They know they gonna. Wow. They know they got you.
Wow.
We need more people to just really calm down, like, because then giving kids the guns not gonna help, because they're just gonna go straight to school and cause shoot up the school. Like it's not. We need more people to just really settle down on weapons. Because giving kids weapons is not the answer. Shooting is not the answer.
Right.
Like,
what's one thing, Junior? What's one thing?
I want to kind of go off what he said. Okay. But in the government, there is it's not made for us specifically.
Okay.
To win, it's not made for people in like regular civilians to win in general, but us as black people is definitely not made for us to win. So I feel like we should try to do something, try to speak up for a change in the government, for something to be changed so we can have some type of say. Because voting's cool, we have say, but it's not enough. We need more to say something.
Okay. Well, y'all, I'm hearing some valid points and some. Go ahead.
The thing is, presidential, we vote, but are they really gonna step to the top of the position and really do what we need?
Right.
Are they really gonna make sure black people are equal to white people? Oh, you saying it, but are you really gonna put the work to it?
Right to it.
We've been through a lot.
And mentioning Black Lives Matters, it raises my eyebrows when a white cop killed a black person. But we're seeing so many senseless black on black crime, but Lives Matters is nowhere around when another young black person killed another young black person. Where's Black Lives Matter at then? I believe Black Lives Matter should be out marching and with signs up every time a black person is killed by another black person. It's okay long as we're killing each other. I respect you young people. I respect your thoughts. It appears you are a very intelligent young man. It's definitely obvious that you are leaders, and God have equipped us at such a time like this, because there's people in your circle, there's people you see every day at school that need that type of leadership that you guys have. Don't be afraid to. People probably say you're a coward. They probably say you a snitch, but start stepping up to the plate. If there's change and you know it's detrimental to yourself and others around you, stand up, say something, because you guys have a voice. You are the future. As we begin to wrap this up, I have a question. When it comes to education and school, you did mention some things about school.
Yes, sir.
Do you guys see a lot of negativity in schools today? They raised their hand on that. Like, oh, we can talk about that. So y'all see a lot of negativity. You want to speak on the negativity that you see?
So like just the other day, it was a fight at the school. Then it's like a couple days later is another fight, and then I'm going through the hallways, hear people arguing, talking mess, and doing random stuff that they don't supposed to do. Like at my old school, I had this one friend named Dave, and then he wanted to knock on teachers' doors. And I'm like, no, I'm not finna get in trouble for you. I'm just finna go to the bathroom. He calling me random names and calling me you scary or this and that.
So the temptations and the peer pressure on another level, and the day and time that me and Reginald lived in is different from the day and time y'all live in. When we woke up in the day, I mean, we didn't have a cell phone, we didn't have social media. So when you guys wake up, you deal with a society that's different from the day and time that we wake up every day and we have to deal with. That's one reason why we decided to bring you guys here and allow you guys to be a voice, and maybe it'll help someone, and the listeners and the viewers will see that we have a real issue when it comes to this generation, and we have to step up to the plate, and so we can leader, because you guys are our future. And what we do, what we'll exemplify, what we showcase determines how you guys will be in the outcome. Go ahead, you want to say something?
And it like Reggie said, it's a lot of peer pressure and stuff going on. Like, let's say I had this friend, and I'm gonna mention this. I'm not saying his name, privacy reason. I had this friend, and he had this thing like this, like a drop of, I don't know what it was. It was a mint, he said. It was like a little, eye drop bottle. It was like in the thing. So he's like, "Come on, try it." I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm good. Come on, just try one." That's kind of how it is. They want you to do this. Like, it's just they'll say like, "Oh, it's just one. It's just one. One could lead to more." I mean, like one. It's a lot of peer pressure, and just people want you to do stuff, and they call you scary for it. They be like, "Me personally, it's not me." Nah, it's not because they're scared. They don't want to do it. They don't want to put that in their body. People are like, "Do you smoke?" No, because I want to put that in my body. I don't care how famous I get. I will give back people that I'll probably donate. I'm gonna donate to people that are going through that, because it's not right. Vaping, smoking, you're just hurting yourself. And then when you hurt yourself, you're gonna regret why you did that. And it's like a lot of negative, like fighting. People want to fight. I had this one altercation at school, and basically, I wear jewelry, so it's not, so basically I had it as lunch, and they was like, keep people like, let me test your diamonds. People do that. They like, let me test your diamonds. I was like, nah, bro, move back, cause you don't even have a diamond tester, so move back. So then he's, you don't have no diamond tester. So he's trying to pull his phone out, think he's doing something. So I say, okay, I'm avoiding the situation. I'm trying to chill with my friends. I'm avoiding the situation. Then they gonna come around. He right there. Know that they're planning something. I'm finna go tell security, and then he gonna walk back like you snitching. What's the point of letting my life be in risk, and you wanna do something? It's like I'm not gonna let you do that. If I got tested, that's why when I get famous, if I'm still in school, I want to have security at school, like strong security.
Right.
Because I'm not gonna let you dap me up and you got something on your mind.
And that's the issue, school security. Do you guys feel like you're secure in schools? Do you feel like security is?
It depends on the situation, because it depends on who the person is as well. If the person is like, oh, I'm just gonna go in here and handle this. If they really protect, they gonna do that. We need certain security. That's why I want, like if I'm in school, when I'm famous, I want to hire the right security, and I want to have people that's gonna protect me. Like, don't play no games. Like, the people that famous people have, like they just stand next to you, they're watching everywhere you at. I want to have that, because I'm not gonna be like, oh, he don't have the security, he's scared. Let me be scared then, because I'm not gonna let you get me if I'm rich and famous, and I'm also gonna get back too. So I'm not gonna have be out here with no security. That's not right to do when you big, because people gonna want. You know what I mean?
As we begin to wrap this up, Brother Reginald, again, man, I thank you for bringing these young men here. It's obvious they're leaders. It's obviously you guys have a mission and a work ahead of you. I congratulate you. I commend you for working with these young men and to all your endeavors. And we're going to work. We have a lot of work to do. We see what type of world we live in. You're doing a great job, awesome job with these men and these young men and working with them. In closing, I just want you to encourage, with the viewers, maybe it's young men watching, not just young men, but young girls as well, and just encourage the young people, and even if you want to pray or whatever, however you feel, just and encourage us in a way.
Amen. Yeah, praise God. Yeah, to the young people out there, just as you heard this group of young men speak and talk about their future and that how they want to pursue their future. I'm sure y'all out there have futures and got plans and dreams that you want to work on. The thing is, like my son was saying, don't let nobody interfere in you chasing your dream. Don't allow no one to talk you out of your dream. Don't allow no one to cause you to do something that's going to sacrifice your dream. Learn what you have to do and stay on course. If it takes separating yourself, you don't have to be with a crowd. You ain't got to go to the parties. You ain't got to go to the hangouts. You ain't got to go to the cookouts. You ain't got to go and practice your craft. I learned just from watching a couple documentaries of Kobe Bryant. Some of the players that played on the team with Kobe, they said they would go out and party and go out to club that night. Kobe was at home resting, and when they was coming in from the clubs, he was going to the gym to work out. And so he said he worked out 10, 12, 13 hours a day, and he said that made him so much better than other people.
Wow.
So I would encourage you to spend more time on working on your craft, working on the things that you're doing, and most important, put God first.
Put God first.
Put God first. Have God in your life. Learn to pray and seek God's direction.
That's right. Okay.
I put that in my bio. God first.
Put that in your bio.
In Instagram, when I always make my profile, change my bio, I put God first.
God first.
God's gonna allow me to get to that dream.
That's right.
And I can't do it without God. God's.
Hey, again, y'all, man, keep up the good work. Stay leaders. Don't be influenced. You are this generation. You are the leading generation. You are the future. And stay focused. And Until we meet again, guys, on another segment of the microwave. Remember, don't live life based off of others' perception of who you are. And guess what? We're going to see y'all again on the microwave. Beep, beep. Hey, guys, here in the microwave, we're going to have many guests, some businessmen, some entrepreneurs, some pastors, just regular people like you and I who deal with everyday experiences. Some of them may be even going through those experiences. So keep in mind, the microwave, it can get hot and steamy really fast. So remember, don't live life based off of others people's perception of who you are. And until we meet again on the next segment of the microwave.